Hi everyone, I'm going to do this video in my kitchen while Weston plays with the dogs and before we go out to Target. So this is going to be my 39-week video. Hopefully I can get this up really quick because there's so much to talk about. So much has been going on. Even as we speak, stuff has been happening. So here we go. Okay, so to start off, symptom-wise, you're 39 weeks, you feel like crap, it's the end of pregnancy is no fun. I don't care who you are, I don't care whatever your circumstances are, it's no fun, right? So a lot of it has to do with the fact that you're waiting to have this baby, you don't know when the baby's gonna come, and you're just, oh my God, are you gonna come today, are you gonna come tomorrow, is this it? And if you've been watching my videos, you know, you did it, you know that I have been dealing with prodromal labor since July 10th, okay? So, just gonna recap from this past Sunday, which I was, I turned, well, I guess last Friday I turned 38 weeks, but this week of being 39 weeks, I have been experiencing off and on prodromal labor, but nothing that was going to be starting anything. Wednesday, I had an appointment. I was so ready to be like, okay, she's gonna stretch me and I'm gonna go into labor and I'm gonna have this baby today. This was on Wednesday and today it's Friday. So went in, I was still 3 centimeters. Very soft, and my cervix had moved. So yay, it wasn't completely anterior, but it was moving. Baby girl was very low. She said she's like right there. So that's good. He's playing. So that was really good to know because my last appointment with the other midwife, she never sorry. He gets really excited when he plays with the dogs, and they kind of like playing with him and they kind of don't. So he gets really hyper when they actually interact with them. So anyway, she said, my last appointment that I had, she was like, she didn't tell me what I was softened or anything like that, so I really didn't have an idea, but she did tell me that I was really far back. So cervix has moved, it's a lot more softer, and I still was 3 centimeters, but like I said, all the other things had happened. So I was like, okay. With Weston, I was 3 centimeters when I went in at 41 weeks, and they stretched me to a 4, which kicked me into labor. So I thought, that's what's gonna happen this time. So she does the sweep. I don't feel that much discomfort. It's kind of uncomfortable, but I was under the impression that I would be in just as much discomfort and pain like I was when they did it with Weston, because that was horrendous. I think when I got it done with Weston, I think the girl stuck her hand inside of my, I think she went nuts when she did it. And I don't think my midwife did that this time. So she was like, go walk a lot, get as much, exercise as you can. She was laughed and said, eat spicy food and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, okay, whatever. So we walked from the hospital all the way to the park. That was about a 25-minute walk. So we went to the park with Weston. And I felt fine the whole way. There was no cramping, nothing. Got to the park, nothing at all. When you go to a park, like most of you know, as soon as you get to the park, you kind of just find a spot to sit down. You don't walk around. So technically on Wednesday, I only walked for an hour total because I walked to the park and then my husband was like, I'm going to go get the car because it's really hot and I don't want us all walking back to the car. So I didn't walk back to the car. And then later that night, me and Weston just walked around our complex. And that was it. So I really didn't get a lot of walking in. So that night around 7 o'clock, I started to feel really sick. And I was feeling really nauseous and very irritable. But nothing else that comes with labor, where it's TMI. You lose your plug, you have loose stool, any of that stuff. I was just feeling sick. So Thursday morning I wake up and I'm in a terrible mood, okay? I'm not mad because she's not there. I'm just in a bad mood and I don't want to be alone. I don't want to be having to just deal with being pregnant alone for another day, even though I was only 38 weeks and 6 days. So hubby was like, I can't stay home with you. Like, I have to work. You guys know he works in a studio. He makes movies. He can't just be like, yo, I'm just going to stay home today when they have deadlines, unless obviously she comes. So he left. I was like, oh, I'm so mad, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you know what? Forget it. It's a beautiful day. If you guys know, across the US, the weather's been crazy. But here in California, like San Francisco area, it's been beautiful, okay? It's perfect weather, in my opinion. It doesn't get any higher than 81 these last like 4 days. It's beautiful, okay? So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna bring Weston to the park and I'm just gonna like have fun and enjoy this time with him. So I bring him to the park and we had a blast. We spent like 2.5 hours there and everything was great. So while I was there, TMI, felt like something was going on down there. So I went to the bathroom, noticed there was like a little bit of stuff in my panty liner, and I was like, all right, whatever. It's just because I'm moving around or whatever. So got home, put Weston down, had a few contractions here and there, but nothing like major, nothing that made me think of anything. They were just sort of there. Now I started taking Evening Primrose, which you can see the bottle back there. I've been taking Evening Primrose for about 2 weeks now, or a week and a half, I think. And I've been drinking red raspberry leaf tea since Monday. So I hurry up and I'm like drinking the tea and I was like, okay, like, you know, maybe I can get something happening. Weston wakes up from his nap and I'm like power cleaning the house. I'm vacuuming, I'm wiping down stuff. I'm just like, you know, I'm in this like, okay, if this is gonna happen, I'm gonna get it going today. Well, of course, nothing happened. Husband came home, we ate, we went for a long walk. I felt great. I actually made a comment to him later on at night saying, I feel like I'm like mid-pregnancy, like 6 months. I still feel really good. I'm not don't feel overly heavy or anything like that. I feel fine. So that was around like 8 o'clock. 9:30 comes and I start to feel ill again, like I have been for the last 3 or 4 nights, where I feel really nauseous. Not like I'm gonna throw up or anything, but just I feel really gross, like I'm getting the flu. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go to bed. Go to bed, toss and turn. The sleep was shit, complete, absolute crap. I probably only slept about 3 hours last night. I had to pee off and on every other hour. It was ridiculous, which this all comes with, you know, pregnancy and at the end and stuff. So this morning I woke up and I was like, I feel really shitty, but I'm just gonna get ready and we're gonna go. I gotta go to Target. Target has, Cartwheel app has 20% off clearance items. And I do actually have to get still some stuff for baby girl. So I was like, I'm gonna go and then we're gonna walk around downtown and everything's, you know, we're just gonna have a good day downtown again, because it has been so nice, like I said. And it's really beautiful today too. And it's 9:30 here right now. So anyways, I just went to the bathroom and TMI, I just lost, what I would say, my entire plug, okay, the entire thing. With Weston, I started losing it in very small pieces over the course of like 3 weeks, starting around 38 weeks. And of course, he didn't come until 41 weeks. Now, like I said, I was just getting little pieces. I was never getting like this much, okay? I was never getting that much. So I was like first it started just to come out slowly, and then like I wiped and I was like, what the hell? There's no bloody show. There's nothing in there. But I know that this could mean that labor could be coming, or it's going to regenerate and it's not going to come. But I figured I got to get this video up now to let you guys know how I've been feeling. Of course, I've been emotional and stuff like that. I've been a lot more irritable towards my husband. But things have been going really well in terms of just how I've been feeling. Prodromal labor sucks. And if you've been through it, you know exactly what it feels like. And it's really just pre-labor. It's just beginning stages of labor that last longer than usual. And that's essentially what's been happening. So either my intuition will be right and she will be here on the 25th, because I don't know if I've ever mentioned it, but one day I was just like sitting here and all of a sudden I said, her birthday is going to be July 25th. And my husband was like, what do you mean? I was like, I don't know. I just have this feeling the 24th, the 25th is going to be her birthday. And he was like, that's really odd that you just like think that that's what the day is going to be. I was like, I don't know. I just have this feeling. Never had that thought with Weston. I was like, he's going to be early, but I don't know when he's going to come. So either my intuition will be right and planets will align and she will be good to go. She is in the right proper head down position. I don't know if I told you guys that. Weston was posterior. Whew, it was rough, you guys know. But she is in the right spot. Her head is down to the left. My midwife said this is perfect. She didn't literally say how big she was going to be because, I mean, with Weston, they told me he was going to be 8.5 pounds and he was 9.5 pounds. Actually, he was almost 10. So I don't know anything about that, but I'm getting so excited. Even if this plug didn't come out, I would be still excited. I'm going to be seeing my baby girl, my last baby, so soon. A week, maybe 2 weeks, I don't know. But oh my gosh, it's coming to an end. How anybody else think that this pregnancy has just flown by? I don't even, like, where did it go? I watch some of my videos and I look at myself and think, oh my God, you were only like, you know, this far along at that point. And now you're going to have a baby in like days or weeks. Like, that's insane, you know? So I'm really excited. I will be putting like a video that just says labor has like officially started, and to go over to my Instagram, it's Karen and Callie. A lot of people have already put me on there. If I don't feel comfortable adding you, I will not be adding you. And that is simply because I don't want any creepers on that Instagram. If you want to go over to my Facebook, it's Karen Marie. You want to go over there and you want to add me on there and then just tell me what your handle is for Instagram. Then I can add you if I don't go into labor today. But fingers crossed she comes in the next few days. If not, that's fine. We're going to go to Target right now and try to get some last minute things. And yeah, oh my gosh, you guys, I could have a baby in a few days. So I hope everyone is having a wonderful Friday, and keep us in your thoughts and send positive messages. Whatever you do to send good luck to someone, please do it for us. And I will see you soon.